Let's check out the most critically acclaimed game on Twitch, allegedly. Or not on Twitch, on Steam. Is this the whole game? This is the whole game. Yo, no way this is the full game, right? Workshop items. Make your banana and make some money. Upload limit for previews 1 megabyte. You can upload a zip file after you get redirected to the workshop page. This is the whole game. This is the whole game. What's in the shop? Oh my god, it's actual shop items on Steam. I can buy different bananas for 25 cents. This is the whole game. There's a merch store for the banana game. There's a merch store. You can buy a banana count tee. It's just a straight up t-shirt. Bro, I'm about to crash out. You can buy a banana t-shirt and it just has only one of each number. It's a banana t-shirt. I could make this at home right now. Wrinkly ass shirt on the website. You have got to be trolling. This is insane. This is literally insanity. Oh, okay. Wukong is destroying it now. Okay. Black Myth Wukong is destroying this game now. But earlier, it has the same amount of current players, though. How does this game have 300,000 people playing it? 300,000 for banana. Buddy, what? You click on a banana and it tells you your clicks per second. What is this next drop BS? There's not even any music. It is literally you spam click on a banana. Are we serious? This is number 2 on Steam, by the way, behind Black Myth Wukong. Debatably Game of the Year 2024. This is second place behind debatably Game of the Year 2024 for single player games on PC. Oh. My banana upgraded. It's now a PNG of a banana instead of pixel art. Crazy. There's got to be something else. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm not normally a YouTube react streamer, but we're watching this YouTube video because I am genuinely so curious as to how this has just to remind everyone, this has 360,000 concurrent players on Steam right now. What? Okay. So we're watching this YouTube video. Lock in. This is Banana, the most popular game on Steam by John. I don't know this YouTuber at all, but we're essentially stealing his video to watch it on stream. So everybody who's watching, go sub to this guy.
2024, on June 11th, 2024, the 4th most played game on Steam was something called Banana. This game, if you can even call it that, first appeared on the storefront in late April, but in less than 60 days, it now ranks among the all-time highest player counts on the platform. Nope.
I'm pretty sure it has the highest peak as well on the platform. Highest, most played Steam game. Steam charts. It's the 3rd most played game on Steam currently, right now. Behind Black Myth Wukong and Counter-Strike. And it's also number 2 in peak players all day. It peaked at... Oh wait, no, I read the wrong game. That's Dota 2. Okay, so in peak all day, it's a little bit down on the list, but it's literally still a game that's just about clicking a banana. So the fact that it even scratches the surface, the fact that it even gets close to the most played game is insane.
Knowing this, you might be wondering, what's the deal? Is this some sort of scam? Is this secretly a Bitcoin miner? And why are so many people playing the game?
A Bitcoin miner. That is not what I was
In order to
thinking at
answer these
all.
questions, I did a deep dive into Banana and the team behind it. And unsurprisingly, this gimmick of a game isn't as wholesome as it might seem. Let's get started. Banana makes no effort in selling itself to potential players. The trailer and screenshots on the Steam store page leave nothing to the imagination.
Well, because there's literally nothing to do. It's literally just a game about clicking a banana. What do you mean it makes minimal effort to advertise, to sell itself? It makes minimal effort to be a game. You just click a PNG and a number goes up. I could literally make that right now on stream as a game.
The game is hardly more than a bare-bones Unity project featuring an image of a banana. Each time you click on the banana, the number on screen increases by 1. This number is not saved between play sessions, so you have to keep the game running at all times.
Yeah, that
if
guy's
you
got
wanted to
mad click
maintain your
speed.
Score for some reason. Unlike other clicker games like Cookie Clicker, there are no upgrades or additional features to add a sense of progression. The real draw here, as expected, is money. Banana is a free-to-play game. However, it features Steam Community Marketplace integration. This is the same system used by Counter-Strike and Dota 2, and it allows players to buy and sell in-game.
There is no way that there's a market for people buying and selling these in-game bananas. Are you serious? There's actually no shot that people are trying to make money off of banana.
Items using currency from their Steam wallets. In Banana, players are rewarded a random item from the game's collection every few hours, just for leaving the game open. These items are all slightly modified images of the same banana. Each one can be sold on the Steam Marketplace, and while most of them are only going for 3 cents, some are worth tens of dollars. In total, there are about 100 variations of bananas, but the developers are adding more every few days. With just this knowledge, you can already tell exactly why this game has become so popular. Hundreds of thousands of players, most of which are multi-boxers or bots, leave the game running in hopes of receiving a rare banana. Then they aim to list it on the marketplace to get some Steam currency. But what exactly is the...
Who's buying the rare bananas? You would have to be a bot to buy one of the banana. Bro, what? That is actually insane.
The only actions you can perform in-game are clicking on the banana, changing the resolution, or opening the Steam Marketplace. Despite the absolute simplicity of the program, it's received thousands of positive reviews, most of which are banal jokes or memes related to bananas. However,
I was going to say they either have to be memes or bots.
regardless, it's best to do some research of our own, just to be safe. Thus began my attempts to reverse engineer Banana. Banana is a game made in Unity, an engine with which I have some experience. Using open source tools, you can reverse engineer the game's compiled C++ code. The next obvious thing to check would be web traffic. If they were actually collecting user data, as some suspect, then we would likely see some evidence of the game connecting to a remote server. Web traffic can be monitored through a variety of methods, but I just used Wireshark.
This is
and
actually
the Windows command
crazy,
Netstat.
bro.
I'm not going to be showing my results on screen since it would just reveal my IP address, but the actual Banana game doesn't appear to contribute to web traffic at all. You don't even need Steam running to launch the game, and it works just fine when the internet connection is terminated. Any online aspect of the game is handled through
really?
its integration with Steam. Banana just tells Steam whenever a certain amount of time's passed and a random item is given to the player. That's it. You only
That seems very exploitable. That seems really exploitable. There's no internet connection to determine time passing. That seems really exploitable. Could I literally just change the clock on... Okay, there's no way that you could do that because I'm imagining it would be... Like, there would be so many people doing it, it's not even funny. But, like, wouldn't it be really easy to like, make a method of just being able to change your PC's clock to earn these bananas then? If nothing is tied to, like, the internet?
only need to click
That
once
seems
every
very
3
odd.
hours to be marked as an active user. These Banana rewards are distributed on a fixed interval. As explained by a bot in the game's official Discord server, by opening the game and playing for up to 3 minutes, after that the game checks every 3 minutes if you are eligible for a drop. The game drops a banana every 3 and 18 hours, just make sure to click once at least in these time frames.
What does every 3 and 18 hours mean? Oh, so every 6th rotation of the 3 hours you get 2 bananas? Yippee.
The poor grammar in this message is a bit confusing, but I left the game running for about 10 minutes.
I mean, okay, to be fair, I've just been on the internet so long. I used to make fun of poor grammar, but at this point, poor grammar is, you can just chalk that up to like English not being somebody's first language. So as much as the poor grammar thing is kind of stupid for a game of this size, it's whatever. It's an indie game, even if it's a scam, which it seems like it is.
Minutes and received 3 banana items in my inventory. There's a chance you'll receive a banana every 3 minutes, with a guaranteed one every 3 and 18 hours. The 18-hour banana is supposed to be a rare one, although without any way to know the actual numbers behind these drops, who knows how rare it actually is. Additionally, because of how the Steam inventory system works, the developer does have the power to manually generate items for users. So who's to say that they aren't just creating the rarest bananas and giving them to their friends? To conclude this section, there doesn't appear to be
the dev can hold up. The dev can manually generate items for people to sell on the Steam marketplace. So at what point does this not break like gambling laws? If the dev can just freely give these super high value items to like whoever they want, at what point is that not breaking a gambling law? That's crazy.
Anything obviously malicious going on within the game's code. It's an extremely simple Unity project that probably took no longer than a day's worth of work to put together. However,
not even
due
that,
to the
bro.
nature of Steam items, there's no way for players to know the true drop rates behind the different bananas. Since the sole purpose of this game is to obtain said bananas, let's talk about those next. There are 2 types of bananas, common and
run that back.
Said bananas, let's talk about those next.
Special golden banana starting at $1,300. Who is buying that? Who is buying that? Dude, if you're buying a $1,300 PNG of a banana on Steam, you deserve to be scammed. This is NFTs all over again. This is literally NFTs all over again. It's just a different source.
There are 2 types of bananas, common and rare. Most of them are awarded through timed drops, but there are some exceptions. There are currently 5 bananas that can be purchased directly from the developer on the game's item store page. These each cost 25 cents, and the bananas available here rotate out on an unknown schedule. The appeal of this, for collectors, is that they might one day become worth a lot of money once they're removed from the store. And
dog, they're not going to be worth a lot of bro, what? If everybody has access to buying these and they're only a quarter each, these are not going to be worth jack. Like months from now. If everybody is eligible to buy like whatever bananas are in the shop, like right now I can look on Steam in the marketplace right now. Right now for 25 cents I can buy the grenade banana, the dynamite banana, the katana banana, or the tank banana. If everybody, even if they rotate on a daily basis, if everybody that has ever played this game, which concurrently right now is over 360,000 people, can buy these bananas for a quarter, these are not going to have any value whatsoever. There's no market for that, bro. Like zero.
And for the developers, well, it's a
that's a scam and a half.
With every single banana being a Steam marketplace item, they can all be freely bought and sold. This has resulted in a massive banana economy erupting nearly overnight, with hundreds of thousands of trades happening every day. While some rare bananas have been sold for close to $100 US, the vast majority of them are only going for 3 cents, the lowest possible price.
Yeah, you don't
say.
say.
The revenue from a Steam marketplace transaction is split between the 3 involved parties: the seller, the developer, and Valve.
So if you sell one of your bananas, you're not even getting all of the money for it. Valve takes a percentage, and oh my god, that's genius. And the dev of banana takes some of the money. That's crazy. That's actually wild.
Percentages are, respectively, 85%, 10%, and 5%. However, the split can never be less than 1 cent per party, which is why the minimum listing price is 0.03 of whatever your local currency is.
Oh my
god, dude. With the majority of banana sales occurring at the rock bottom price, each of the 3 parties will receive 1 cent per transaction. With this information, let's do some math. According to Steam's data, there are currently 228,000 players with banana open on their machine.
Insane.
Every 3 hours, a common banana is dropped, for a total of 8 a day. Each common banana can be sold for 3 cents, so with that three-way split, the developer can make up to 8 cents per player per day. Assuming every single player successfully sells each banana they receive, the developers and Valve might be making as much as $18,000 a day in revenue. And that's
Okay, but that's a ton of money, and they're probably making a good amount of money off of this. With a concurrent player count that high, there's no way that they're not making a ton of money off of this. But that's also like that 18 grand is also super inflated because there's literally zero chance in hell that everybody who's playing the game is playing it for 24 hours a day, and there's a far less of a chance of these common bananas being bought by anybody for 3 cents a piece. Who's buying common bananas, bro? Literally zero people. The entire point is just to hunt the rare ones. Nobody's buying common bananas, dude. Maybe like a
strictly for the
handful of
marketplace
people.
fees. Who knows how much they make from the item shop? While this 5-digit figure is what
But yeah, no, okay, that I completely forgot about. They're making a bag from the item shop, from the 25-cent bananas. They're making a bag off of gullible people who think they're going to be worth a ton.
and tossed around by media outlets such as Forbes, it's actually quite a generous assumption. In reality, a large portion of Banana's users are Russian, as indicated by posts on the discussion forum. Since 0.03 rubles is a lot less than $0.03, those users are able to access buy and sell orders that US-based users wouldn't be able to see. Since
Yeah, that too. I didn't even notice that, or I didn't even take into account that the majority of people playing the game are probably not from the US, so they have lesser currency values to go off of.
the minimum US price is 3 cents. It's kind of confusing, but basically, it's likely that the true revenue is a lot lower, probably closer to $5,000 or $6,000 a day. Still an insane amount of money.
I don't even know if it would be that
Returning
much.
to the obvious question, who in their
Buy the tank banana, chat, real talk. Should I? Okay, we could run an experiment with this banana game. It's been the most popular game on Steam for like this video came out in June, right? Also W video, leaving a like, subscribing. Yeah, this video came out 2 months ago and it's gotten more popular, so I don't think we're going to be like losing out based on player base. Chat, should I buy the tank banana and just see if it goes up? I know it's not going to, but it would at least be a fun experiment. Should I buy the tank banana, chat? I love this video. I've seen banana come up in my like discovery queue on Steam, but I had no idea that the rabbit hole went this deep until today. This is crazy.
Since every banana is technically limited in supply due to them rotating out of the drop pool, some people think that they might be able to sell the rare bananas in the future for a profit.
Bro, you are insane if you think you're going to be selling these bananas that you buy in the store for 25 cents at a profit. That's crazy.
Obviously, I can't tell the future, but I would be seriously surprised if anybody cared about these a month from now. Aside from collectors and speculators, it's also likely that many of these players are just children looking to get free money. And as someone who was formerly a kid on the internet, I can assure you that I would have done anything to get some free Steam cash.
Yeah, but you're not going to be buying anything. like I've been a stupid kid trying to get free Robux and Clash of Clans gems as well. You know what I never did? Bought something to get there. Like no stupid kid. The only people who are going to be buying these like or collecting these like rare bananas or whatever are literally just like crypto freaks, which you could sell literally anything to under the advertisement that, oh, it's rare and in limited supply.
Before we continue on to the next section, I want to make one more point here. Not only does no one know the true rarity of the bananas, but it's also impossible to tell who's behind the marketplace banana sales.
Even aside from that, the fact that you also can't track this goes back to what I said earlier. The fact that you can't track the odds of getting a certain banana, how does that also not conflict with the gambling laws? Especially internationally, bro. Especially internationally. You guys remember that big spectacle that Star Wars Battlefront 2 got into in like I think it was Belgium for selling loot boxes? How does this not I guess you can argue that because it's like a free to play game, it's fine. But that still seems really, I don't know. I have no idea how that wouldn't conflict with any sort of like gambling laws.
Unlike some items on the Steam marketplace, bananas are considered a commodity. This means that you cannot see the individual marketplace listings for each item. It's entirely possible that a large percentage of the rare bananas are held by the developer and their friends. This would mean that they're able to dump them onto the
They're anonymous listings then as well, essentially. Yeah, no, that's a scam.
marketplace
That's
whenever
a
they want
scam.
to cash out. To add even more factors in favor of the devs, all items purchased on the marketplace are subject to a 7-day trade hold. This means that anyone who purchases a banana with the intention of flipping it must wait 7 days. I'm sure that a
Oh, you're
non-zero
cooked.
number of people have already found themselves left bag holding a bushel of bananas. With all of these aspects combined, it's pretty easy to suspect that there might be some sort of manipulation going on behind the scenes, especially when you consider that the bananas are added and removed from the drop pool on a seemingly random basis, allowing the supply and demand to be changed at the whim of the developer. In order to assuage your fears of missing out, the developers recommend that you join their official Discord server so you never miss a new banana drop. Just like the average crypto scheme, Banana uses Discord as their primary source of
I was just gonna say this is literally the exact same thing as Bored Apes. This is literally just Bored Apes all over again. This is actually wild, and people are falling for it again.
communication.
Marketing
With their server
pandemic,
hosting
yeah,
over 30,000
absolutely.
members, this community of banana fanatics is ablaze with speculators discussing the hottest new get-rich-quick scheme. Here, users can learn which bananas are added and removed from the drop pool, make peer-to-peer banana trades, or participate in other community events such
Fire
as giveaways
background
or
music,
live streams.
Gen 3
They've also
Pokemon
hinted
game.
at a potential upcoming offering of banana merch. While none of this is sketchy,
Chad, is it bad that I don't even know what music is playing in the background, but I just know from the sound font it's it's a Gen 3 Pokemon game? I think I've played too much Pokemon.
in its own right, it's worth noting the sheer value brought by owning an active Discord server of this size. The Banana team has direct access to the push notifications for tens of thousands of impressionable users who are clearly interested in either collecting worthless consumer garbage or getting free money. Again, nothing malicious seems to be happening just yet, but the opportunity is absolutely there.
Oh,
Perhaps
for
the
sure.
most intriguing aspect of this server is
Well, you say nothing malicious is happening. It's literally the entire game is just a scam. They're making a bag on this, dude. It's a free to play game, so like I guess it's not malicious in the Well, no, it still is malicious cuz you could buy the 25-cent bananas and that's like probably what the majority of people are doing.
the Banana Discord server is owned and operated by a user named These Lions. However, the developer and publisher on Steam are listed as Aladdin66, Pony, Sky, and Aesthetic Spartan. All of these users are active moderators within the Banana Discord server.
Gotcha.
Interestingly, these 4 individuals have published another game on Steam, Lasse Sliden. This game costs $1, and it features 100 achievements and over 300 Steam Marketplace items.
Oh, it's the
Reviews
same
indicate
exact
that
thing,
this
isn't
is
it?
not much of a game at all. Instead, it's an amalgam of free Unity asset packs. There's no objective or interaction. Simply wander around and receive free achievements for pressing different keys on your keyboard. As you leave the game running, you'll also receive Steam Marketplace items, many of which feature random memes or references to friends of the developer. It's clear that this is the same idea as Banana, a nonsense product designed for collectible farmers. Returning to Banana, the game was obviously inspired by another similar title uploaded to Steam earlier this year, Egg. This is more of the same thing.
I never
Minimum
saw
effort,
Egg.
glorified click counter that prints marketplace items. Remember the Banana Discord server owner, These Lions?
My God.
Well, I managed
Is
to
he
find
the
a Steam
dev?
profile with that exact same name. Currently, they're serving the lifetime sentence of a Steam trade ban. Their profile hosts dozens of comments labeling them as a scammer, but they shared a video claiming to exonerate themselves. The video, uploaded by Counter-Strike YouTuber TDM Jesus, explains the story in detail. In summary, these Lions, as well as some of their friends, participated in a Steam Marketplace pump and dump scheme over 3 years ago. It's as ridiculous as it sounds, but to summarize, they allegedly received thousands of free Steam Marketplace items for their friend's game. These items were, funnily enough, named Bitcoin, and they belonged to a game called Run. At one point, some unaffiliated user bought every single one of these items for sale as a joke, totaling less than $50. This sudden spike in trade volume caused the item to briefly be shown on the front page of the Steam marketplace. This
Oh,
spotlight would draw the attention
no.
of curious marketplace browsers who would begin to buy Bitcoin at an increasingly higher price. Since these lions and the other friends of the developer held millions of these items, they had complete control over the supply, and thus the price. Pretty much every single sale was from the inventories of these lions.
That
and
is
their
insane.
associates. But just a few days later, Valve would intervene. They permanently banned the developer, removed Run from Steam, and refunded all purchases of these Bitcoin items. Since these lions was one of the primary sellers, they were banned as well. Whether or not you agree that this
Wow.
is a justifiable ban,
That's crazy.
this is undoubtedly the same These Lions that's involved with Banana. Their Steam account is even friends with and in the same groups as the user Robert Partison, who's listed as one of the developers for Banana. Honestly, Robert Partison and These Lions
That's literally just okay.
are
No,
probably
you can
the
see
same
who it
person.
is.
Anyway, with all of these factors in mind, it might be worth looking at Banana through a lens of suspicion. These games that endlessly print Steam
Worth looking at from a lens of suspicion. Yeah, you don't say. It's a crypto scam.
marketplace items.
Do you
have
think
been
so?
around for a few
Gee,
years now,
really?
and at the end of the day, it's really only the devs that make out as winners. This specific game was brought to my attention thanks to an email from a viewer. I found it so intriguing that I just had to do some digging of my own. I always knew about the lazy asset flips with vanity achievements, but this whole item printer concept came as a surprise. I'm honestly not sure what will become of Banana. Its closest comparison, Egg, remains on Steam 5 months after release. However, Egg didn't attract anywhere close to the attention that Banana is
that's
receiving. as it only
monumentally
peaked at a player
less
count of
players.
17,000.
Oh my
With
god.
Banana already having been featured in a few gaming media outlets, the growth has only increased. This is further bolstered by the title's very positive review score, resulting from endless brain rot meme reviews left by literal children. Since I'm kind of contributing to the problem by making this video in the first place, I figure the best I can do is offer a word of advice. I wouldn't waste my time with this sort of stuff. The amount of money to be made here is pretty insignificant. We're talking tens of dollars at most. It's really not worth your energy engaging with this sort of speculative market, especially when so many of its rules are obfuscated. Nobody knows that the developers will suddenly print thousands of rare bananas, and who knows what they
Well, they
might
could
try to
literally
sell
be doing
next,
that right
thanks to
now,
their
and we would
newfound
never
fame.
know.
And even
It's the same thing as the Bitcoin scam that he mentioned earlier. They could literally be printing so many of these, and we would be none the wiser. Because you can't see. All of the market listings are anonymous.
Even if everyone is just selling the bananas for the minimum 3 cents, the developer's still making a killing. I'd recommend simply ignoring this entirely and enjoying the inevitable dumpster fire when this whole thing comes crashing down. Despite this being a rather transparent money-making scheme, Valve seems to have given this type of behavior a pass. I guess I should congratulate these guys for discovering a way to make thousands of dollars with such ease. Never underestimate the power of the giga-consumer Steam users that care enough to collect the digital equivalent of eraser shavings. This is such a low
Man, that is absolutely crazy. All right, we're done with that video. WVid, I gave him a sub and a like on that. That's insane. I'm playing the game right now. Should I just sell bananas? I mean, I don't know what else you're gonna do with them. Okay, I'm gonna contribute to the problem. Purely just for research purposes. Because I actually do find this kind of interesting now. We're going to buy, the poll for the Tank Nana was 50-50. We're going to buy the Tank Nana. 25 cents on Steam. Check out. Am I showing any of my info? No, I'm not leaking any of my info. Good stuff. Tax on this is 1 cent. Oh my god. Dude, they're raking me over the coals. All right, we bought the Tank Nana. Am I doxing myself? Hopefully not. Hopefully I did not just leak any of my info. I have the Beast Nana and I have the Tank Nana in my inventory. Chat. This is insane. I don't know if you can see this on stream. 28,000 of this stupid 3-cent item have been sold in the past 24 hours. Dog, who is buying a 3-cent banana on the Steam marketplace when there are that many in circulation? 30,000 sold in the past 24 hours, and you know that there are many more than that in circulation because not everybody is selling their bananas. Like, what? All right, well, that's interesting. We did buy the Tank Nana, though, so we'll see if... I have a regular banana, and 73,008 have been sold. Bro, who is buying that? Like, for real? Real talk, who the hell is buying the base banana for 3 cents on Steam? There have to be literally millions of the base banana in circulation. You'd have to be an idiot to buy that. This has to be some kind of money laundering thing for that many of like the cheap bananas to get sold. That's wild. All right. Well, we're going to end her there for today. That was, wow.